Greetings, my beloved. Welcome to my digital empire. This is Wella Takidan Ki. I'm preparing to make an amazing video, which is about. I will tell you what it is about. It's the biggest revelation maybe I have ever told a human being. It's gonna be the biggest revelation. I'm sure you're going to find yourself in the video. So stay tuned. But in the meantime, I'm just walking and thinking. I just realized I have always been manifesting miracles in my life since birth. What I am is a manifester, except I used all of that manifestation power for others instead of myself because I didn't love myself enough, because I didn't appreciate myself enough, which is the problem with 90% of light workers, right? That's something that we would learn eventually in our awakening process. That's actually like when you love yourself, when you become love, you have the bigger breakthrough. You'll break through into the 5D consciousness and even above the 11th consciousness, right? Like you can tap into another level of energies once you love yourself. So anyways, I'm thinking it's just all started with my mom. She has some court case um, to actually, like, there was some money that she's lost for the government, and the government now she's been processing it, she's been working on it, she has a lawyer and stuff. She's given an appointment on my birth date. She's given an appointment on my birth date, which is happening after 3 days, and she told me that on the phone. So the first time when she lost it, before a year, I told her she's lost the money because she's not sharing, and how she sees money is more, she values money more than human beings, more than life itself. So I knew that spirit was trying to teach her a lesson, and it was a heavy lesson, honestly. Like, she even spent like a few days in prison. And my mom, given how she's a fiery woman, sort of entitled woman, that was a very rough time in her life. But I wasn't feeling sorry for her, honestly, because she needed that lesson. Guys, pay attention to how you're relating to money. If you place money above life itself, above humans, above creation, trust me, that you're bound to lose it. It's through detachment that you're going to learn how to feel connected to everything, because everything is one. We're made out of one energy. So I told her it's that happened. It's because she's not sharing her blessings with other humans. She never supported me. When I lived in at least 6 years, none of my family members supported me. I was on my own. If anything, maybe I have attracted a few strangers, both women and men, who appreciated me for my brain. And uh, some of them are karmic relationships, like karmic friendships, people are who continued from my past life to this lifetime. Maybe some of them had did me wrong in the past, and they compensated me in this lifetime, sort of thing. But after all of the manifestation came from outside instead of my own family. But they had they had the potential to uplift me. It's not a culture in our home to support one another because of the curse. It's just, especially women. It doesn't matter if it's my mother, if it's my aunt. Woman to woman, it's very tough. They don't want you to shine, they don't want you to look good, they don't want you to grow. And since I came to Rwanda, things are things are just, the creator is treating me like the queen I am. I live the way I deserve to show up in this life, and it's just, all it takes is my own efforts, my own healing efforts. I'm attracting clients, different type of clients, like seeking different things. Some of them are seeking to break their cars, some of them are seeking to heal their inner child, some of them are just seeking to be around me. So I'm making it. But anyway, she called me this morning. She told me that she has the appointment on my birth date. And I knew it's because of my energy. She's my mom. So when I heal my feminine, when I heal myself, and when I actually like evolve consciously in my consciousness, I'm affecting her life. So I was 100% sure. I saw a dream after that, but even when she told me, I was 100% sure she's going to get it. Just because it's on my birthday, one. And two, I know I've been doing it. I've manifested a lot of things for my boyfriends, my exes. I've manifested for my twin flame. I know what kind of things happened to his life after our separation, after he came into my life, you know? I had manifested even just for strangers, you know? I have since I came to Rwanda, I had manifested for one of my soulmates a job opportunity. I believed that she is going to get it. I placed my energy on wishing well for her, because you know, when it's two people, when it's three people, that's why unity is, you know, unity. We talk about unity, union, because when it's two people, when it's two energy, when it's like a massive energy, you know, when it's a lot of people, it's the energy is energized. So whatever you are seeking to manifest is bound to manifest. I have manifested a living place for my friend, for my other friend. I wouldn't call him a friend, it's just a sort of soul soul connection, you know, like it's a friendship, but like it's kind of a soul connection. So I did it all the time for my old friends, for my childhood friends. I have always been manifesting for others, but not for myself. So when my mom told me, you know, like I had a call with her this morning, I told her she has to share that blessing with me. It's a lot of money, so not that I don't have it, not that I'm dependent on her, but like, you know, I just moved to a new city, you know, I'm settling. So if she gets the money that she lost, if it's returned on my birth date, and since I know how the energy is working in her life, she's bound to share it with me. So I claimed it, you know. And by the way, I just declared with all of my heart, I will never manifest for others unless they share with me what I deserve. I can literally hold my energy back from what's going to be manifested. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you mean to me. Anyone except for myself, I'm not going to help you manifest anything, whether it's healing or money or like an opportunity, unless you give me the credit I deserve and you share your blessing with me in the right manner. It's like I was thinking enough is enough, you know, because I know what happened to people who were around me. You know, it's literally like one time I was hanging out with a friend for like a month's time, and he told me that he has a project that he's working on for a long time and it wasn't working out and stuff. So, you know, I'm a loving being. I love him. I care for him because he's a human being. So I told him it's gonna work out. I told him to put his heart on it, and I sent him energy. You know, like heart energy and blessing, an energy of blessing. And you know, he told me, like he called me to tell me that it went well. But then he didn't want to see me anymore. People, you know, like I just don't like that approach of using. From the start, I never use people. I don't use people. You can use tools, you can use car, you can use a lotion, you can use anything that's made by a human being, but you don't use people. I'm always honoring others since the beginning of time. I've never used others for as a means to an end, but I've been manipulated by so many people, but because I'd never understood the language of this world. As a light worker, I never understood the language of this world. I'm just starting to get it now. So we had a call. I told her, first of all, you lost that money because you weren't sharing it. Now it's coming back your way. And I know that I have contributed to it at an energy level. It's because I made peace with my creator that you are, you know, you are like getting this. It's just, I know that I'm healing my lineage from both sides, below and above. So you have to share it with me. I don't decide the amount of money. I'm not going to say $20, $100, but you are bound to share your blessing with me. And she was like, are you trying to scare me? Like, I'm not going to do that. You are working, you are growing, so you don't have to be dependent on me. It's not about being dependent, guys. If I don't teach her how to share her fortune with other human beings, nobody will. If she doesn't start with me, she can't help kids in the street, guys. Like, through claiming what you deserve, you teach others. It's not, for me, the reason why I told her it's not about the amount is I don't care about the amount. I really don't. All I care about is that she learns her lesson, the fact that she's learning the lesson, that she has to share what she has with other people. It's a culture of queens and kings. It's a culture of Africa to share what we have. That's why we eat together. That's why we roll together so many times, I know that affects our individuality. We are not as individual and independent as foreigners. That's something that I want to balance too. But at the end of the day, it's in our culture to share what we have. So, which my mom or none of my family ever did, just it's all about power to them. If you have more, you have more power. If you have more money, you have more power. If you know more, it's all about power. If I made this awakening about power, I know that that just makes me only arrogant. I will never be of use to any of you and to myself. So I told her to share it with me. She said no. Okay, fine. I mean, I just withhold my energy completely. I'm not participating in the manifestation of that money, even if it's happening in my birth dates. If she said yes, and if she did what I told her to do, if she actually surrendered her arrogance and listened to what I'm saying, I know that things would just be easy for her. Things would just be easy for her. But she didn't listen to me, and she said, "You have, I'm not going to help you anyways." She never supported me. None of them supported me. I am 31. I just moved to a new city. You know what I mean? It's just, you do something, right, as a family. So, guys, I just decided, don't overgive. My light workers, my warriors, my kings and queens, I'm telling you, our only limitation, the biggest limitation that we have as healers, as warriors, is we overgive. And I know some warriors, some light workers even take a lot from someone that they should value and give it to others. If I'm manifesting for my twin flame, and if he's not reciprocating that, it's going somewhere else where it's not, where it doesn't belong to. So I'm not helping Mother Earth. I'm not helping consciousness. My energy is being used for something that's irrelevant. Do not overgive. Stop manifesting for others, who for people who do not value your worth, who don't respect you, who don't share with you. Start just manifesting for yourself. It's not selfishness. Maybe that's what the society told you, like, don't be selfish, whatever. Just rewrite that story. If I'm manifesting after this, I'm manifesting for people who knows me at a deeper level, and who acknowledges my knowledge, my wisdom, you know what I mean? And who are actually like determined in sharing their blessings with me, because I share my blessings with others all the time. I'm always sharing, even in times where I didn't have nothing. I know God was watching me. I knew that I was being watched by my own angels. I shared what I had all the time with my people everywhere I go. I shared my clothes, I shared my food, I shared my money, I shared my heart, I shared my energy. So overgiving, when you overgive, you'll be taken for granted. That's given. That's given. That's just given. If you're overgiving, you'll be taken for granted. It has to be 50-50. Just give what you are giving to yourself. Make sure you are giving others what you are giving to yourself, first thing. And in times where you have to prioritize, just put yourself first all the time, right? In that case, when you withhold your energy from the people that you are enabling, they will then eventually understand what it means to have you in their life, and maybe start making better choices. All right? So it's enabling. Giving something to someone who do not deserve it is enabling. It's called enabling. That's the psychological term. If you are living with an addict, with alcoholic, and then If you are just tolerating them, like being nice to them, it's enabling. If it's affecting you, if their alcoholism is affecting you, and if you are still tolerating them, it's enabling. If you are dealing with someone who's not willing to communicate with you but still sending energy, sending healing energy, sending manifestation energy, it's enabling. Why would you be deeply involved in someone's life who is not involved in your life? Why are you committing to things that are not committed to you in every direction? When I say giving, it's not money, it's not only energy. Giving just, you know happens. It's a cycle of life. When I breathe, I'm being given oxygen from the trees. For me, giving and taking is not even about the amount. It's the natural order. Now, what's happening in the world is so many people want to have more because they want to be powerful. They think that makes them powerful. I was rolling with some billionaires. It's funny. It's funny sometimes. It's funny what the physical world can do to you. It's just funny. These people's lives is just being crumbling apart, falling apart, regardless of all of the money they have or the power they have. And what they need to be fixed is to just be humble and give a chance to people like us, for chosen ones, for healers, people like us. If they listen to us, their money will go to the right places, and they will find the healing that they are seeking. So guys, it's just, we are on a spiritual journey together. It's a time of mass awakening. Do not use people. Okay, if there are hunters, if there are hunters outside, at least stop being used, stop being manipulated. That's the weakness of the light workers. And even if, like, we are the light workers, sometimes we use other people as a light worker even, and then share what we get from them to the wrong people, with the wrong people, with people who are like murderers, like criminals, with people that don't care about being human. So make a decision today. If you have been used all your life manifesting for others and not yours, not for yourself, make a decision to withhold your energy from anything that's not paying you back, that's not acknowledging your worth, that's not sharing with you. If I start thinking like this, I know that I'm just going to build my own empire. And I don't mind. I don't mind being by myself. All of these people that I'm seeing around me that are going down and up, they are my family. I'm never alone. Stop overgiving, guys. Okay, so wait for it. My video is coming. It's the biggest revelation that I have ever made to humanity. Tune in. I love you. I see you. I value you. Rastafari.